Hi, this is Black Space here, bringing you a casual Guilds of Ravnica draft. Okay. Null Height Ferox is pretty nice. It's a 6/6. It's very efficient on mana. The uncommons, a Ledev Champion is good. Can be a bomb late game. Swarm Guild Mage is okay. Chemister's Insight is also decent. Uncommon. So 3 decent good uncommons. Commons in the pack. Command the Storm. Good removal. Artful Takedown is also good removal. So if we take the Nullhide Ferox, which I think I'm leaning towards taking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll probably get the Golgari Gilgate back, or the Take Heart, or the Bartizan Bats back. So let's start with Nullhide Ferox. Okay, this pack, Mausoleum's Secrets. It can be really powerful, but I haven't found a good way to make it work. Whispering Snitch is good for the Dimir deck. It's a good combo card for that. Capture Sphere is good as well for removal. Washer in the Mist is a decent, really strong blue flyer card for Dimir, or is it? Then we have I really like the Beetle too, but in this case there's a Centaur Peacemaker, which is really good against Boros decks, which I think we're going to face a lot of in this format. So I'm tending to take the Peacemaker here, because I want to have the life gain, not protect our life. Capture Sphere is also good, but green-blue is not a format here. It's not an option here. Although it is removal, and I don't know if trying to think of the algorithm here if we're going to be past a lot of blue cards going forward. Yeah, I think I'll just take the Peacemaker here. Jeez. Okay. Nightveil Sprite being passed. The other picks are Grappling Sundew. Ocarina Assassin is good as well. Skyline Scout is decent for a 2-drop. Trying to think here. Pax Fervor is also okay as a common. Not going to take Risk Factor. I'm not looking to go Naya. I'm not a huge fan of the Burglar Rat. I'd rather have either the Skyline Scout or the Ocarina Assassin over it. So let's see. I could take a Locket too, but that just seems underwhelming compared to what's available in the pack. I think here I'll take the Ocarina Assassin for the 3-drop. Skyline Scout's also fine as a 2-drop, but it just can be such a decent card. Yep, I'll take the Ocarina Assassin this time. Okay, here picks between Grappling Sundew. It's very defensive. Healer's Hawk, which is one of my favorite 1-drops. Parhelion Patrol, which is one of the nicest 4-drops, I think. That's a common for sure. And a Golgari Gilgate. But I want to take the creatures here, and between Healer's Hawk and Parhelion Patrol, do like the Hawk, I think. Although the Patrol does mentor, and it does give us evasion for a deck that usually doesn't have evasion, i.e. Selesnya or Golgari. So I think, given that, I'm going to play more for the evasion, and I'll take the Parhelion Patrol, even though I do like the Healer's Hawk quite a bit. Okay, here, not a lot of great cards for us. We see the Thought Erasure, late Disinformation Campaign. That's a good card too. However, I think we want to stay on board with our... we have decent decent cards to start with, so I think we want to stay there. There's between Blade Instructor and 10th District Guard, Selesnya Guildgate, and I'm not that much of a fan of Blade Instructor because of its small toughness. And it can be a very problem. Often just trades very early. So I think I want to take the Guildgate over this substandard 2-drop. So because I know I'll play the Guildgate for sure. Okay, here we go. The uncommons, 2 left, red and black. Locatron's okay as a finisher. Book Devour is meh. There's Pack Beast, which is not that great in our deck right now, I think, and District Guard, which is okay too, but I like Sumala Woodshaper because of the fact that you can get another creature, get enchantment, it usually replaces itself, so I think I'll take that this time. Alright, this pack. Guildgates can be picked. Wild Ceratox is okay at the 4, but I already have a decent amount of 4-drops, so Whisper Agent is decent as well for the flash. I kind of like the Guildgate because I know I can splash. I do like Whisper Agent though, a good amount. Undercity Uprising is okay as removal, but it's very, very okay. It's 4 mana to 2 for 1 yourself essentially, most of the time. So between the Guildgate and the Whisper Agent, I'm not sure I want to play the Whisper Agent given that pretty heavy white in this case. Not even sure I want to play the Akron Assassin, so I think I'm going to take the Golgari Guildgate and I'll take the Fixing over it first. It's double black too, so I don't know. I don't think I'm splashing white for these 3 cards. Okay, here we have Sprouting Renewal, sideboard card. Otherwise it's just a 3 mana 2/2 or destroy target artifact. It has a little bit of flexibility. There's the Loxodon Restore, which is okay for Selesnya, it gains its life. Bartizan Bats, which is okay for Golgari, because it's actually flying there. Pitiless Gorgon is, I think it's the card I'm going to take. It's really a good blocker. It can trade with a lot of things, and it's just very, Death Touch is really nice. Trades up in a lot of battles, so I think I'll take that. Okay, here it's between the Bartizan Bats and the Rosemane Centaur and the Generous Stray. I'm not as much of a fan of Generous Stray because of it's a 1/2, and I do like Convoking a good amount, and this card is decent when you can convoke up to it with a lot of early creatures, so I think I'll take the Rosemane Centaur. There's also a consideration for Golgari Guildgate, but looks like right here I'm a little bit more Selesnya. Okay. Choose the Pack Beast, Generous Stray here, Hitchclaw Recluse, and Microspore Worm. It's between, for me, it's in between Generous Stray and Hitchclaw Recluse here. Hitchclaw Recluse is really good at blocking. Generous Stray replaces itself, which is nice. Here I think I'll take the Hitchclaw Recluse. It's a huge butt, and it's good right now in my deck because of the fact that I need to, looks like I'd want to tap creatures down, my creatures down for Convoke, but also I want to have that reach ability to stop their flyers, because that's where I'm most vulnerable in the Selesnya Golgari deck. Okay, here I think we take the Grappling Sundew here. It's okay. Pax Favor is also a decent trick, but I want to take the Grappling Sundew for my 2-drop, I think. Wario Copy is okay, but Urban Utopia replaces itself, also allows me to fix for some of my colors better. Thought Erasure's late, came back. Take the intrusive pack piece this time. Candlelight Vigil. Okay. This pack, Runaway Steam Can, Direct Current is great, but not in our cards, not in our colors. Our colors, we probably want the Flight, the Scout, the Centaur, the Shieldmate. And here I think I'll take the Flyer this time. The big Flyer, I just need to get a bunch of creatures now so I can convoke up to it. Creatures and maybe token makers. Okay, looking at this pack, not a lot of great cards for us. We can play the Response as a decent removal spell. It's 2 white. If we have some fixing, we can splash for the Resurgence. We'll just end games. So I think I'm going to take this card. Other thoughts, Hunted Witness is very mediocre in our deck. Collar the Culprit can be a good sideboard card. The Dev Guardian is okay to convoke it out. Severed Strands is also consideration. It's decent removal for us because we can splash it now. Burglar Rat's okay. Golgari Guildgate's also decent. But I think I want to be a little bit greedy here and be able to play the Response Resurgence. It's removal and also can be enough to finish the game. So I want that finisher. Here, good value creatures. Peacemaker is a good card, but Harpooner stands far and above the rest. Its reach, it can kill a lot of the 1/1 flyer guys that are really strong, and it often trades at the very minimum. So I think I'll take the Harpooner here. Sworn Companions is also good for Celestia deck, and we might be the Guildgate or the Rhizome Lurcher on the wheel. Here would have been a really good archetype to go through, but we're long gone from there. Golgari Raiders is very mediocre for us. We're not looking for another hasty beater on the ground. We're going to have a lot of ground beaters. Crushing Canopy is a decent sideboard card. Boros Guildgate, I think, is a decent pick here because that allows us to splash for the Response Resurgence. Not much else. Mulder Hulk is okay. It's so expensive unless you can really use and funnel the Undergrowth. So I'll take the Boros Guildgate. Here, Banneret, Righteous Blow. So Banneret's a great Boros card, but we're not in Boros right now. It actually can go good in Izzet too, but that's for another day. Righteous Blow is okay removal. It's in white. I can use that. Blade Instructor I'm, again, not so keen on. Loxodon Restore is okay in our deck. It's mediocre. Crushing Canopy for the sideboard. Golgari Locket to accelerate us up, which is fine. And Burglar Rat as well for the black, but we're not really black. We're just splashing right now for Orokin Assassin, which might not even happen because I don't know if we want our deck to be... I don't know if the sacrifice is worth it. To sacrifice some consistency for just Orokin Assassin. I'm not sure about that. So I think I'll take the Righteous Blow. I'm pretty sure I'll play this. Here we have the Healer's Hawk, which is great on turn 1. The Parhelion Patrol. It's great on turn 4 as well. Let's put the Candlelight Vigil out. There is a Prey Upon though, and I actually value Prey Upon a bit higher than most people because it's actually decent removal for us. So here I think I take the Prey Upon. I like it here. I need the removal. I'm a little light on it, so I'm going to take the Prey Upon here. Tax Favors, okay. Hopefully we'll wheel something, maybe the Hawk. Okay, Demotion, Pack Beast. But the pick is Iron Shell Beetle for us. It's a decent 2-drop, and it can pump up anything else, so we'll take that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I meant to take the Beetle, not pause. What the hell? Oh boy, that's unfortunate. Okay, here, not much we can do about that. So either we take the Scout here, the Recluse, or the Guildgate. I think I like Scout here as a flyer, but also Guildgate makes our deck a little bit more consistent. So I do need a few more 2-drops, so I think I'm going to take the Scout here this time. Oh boy, that really sucked. Okay, so Might of the Masses is okay as a combat trick. There's a Guildgate. There's also the Shield Mate for us, which is a decent 2-drop, and it can fit both sides in terms of green and white. But I think I'll take this. I do like the evasiveness, so I might just take the Scout here again. Pilfering Imp, Convoke guy, but here we can take the Severed Strands for removal and splash the black for it. Okay, Sworn Companions or Somala Woodshaper. Here, I think I take the Companions this time. I can convoke them into Resmane Centaur, Equinauts. Somala Woodshaper is good though because she does replace herself, but here I think I'll just take the Sworn Companions. I like the lifelink guys. Golgari Raiders wheels, not surprising. We'll take the Crushing Canopy for the sideboard. And this time we'll take the Restorer, I think, for the sideboard too, in case we need to play it on Boros. And Demotion's fine. Another Pack Beast. Guildmage's Forum. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to make that work, which is not enough, I think. It can be really decent, but I like the Cruel Harpooner here. That makes it two of the Harpooners that we have now, which is really nice. Not much else. The Beetle that I didn't take earlier, and that's about it. Well, that's nice. We have a Bounty of Might, which can get insane, and it's a really good finisher. We'll take that. Response Resurgence now is not necessary, but I still like it. The response is fine for the double white, so yeah, I'll take the Bounty of Might. Get us another finisher here. Gird is nice, but Conclave Guildmage gives us another good 2-drop that can get out of hand late game, so I might take that. I like the flexibility. Direct Current is, it's another one. It's a great card for Boros, but Righteous Blow is also a consideration, but we already have one, and I think I'd want a better 2-drop there. Okay. Wow. So the pick is going to be between Rock Charger, which can let our ground guys go in the air, which is awesome. But there's also a Peacemaker, which can put us out of range for Boros. And so the question is whether we care about getting in the air all that much right now, given our cards. And I think I'm not so worried about getting damage in the air right now. I think we have a lot of good cards already. I want to take the Peacemaker here, get us some life, and just outclass my opponent's creatures. Okay, not a lot of great cards for Crush Contraband is a sideboard. Late Crackling Drake, but definitely not is it. Blade Instructor is mediocre, and I think I have enough playables on the 3-drop slot. So I'm leaning towards either Porculus Divine for the 1s, the Recluse, but we have enough 3s, and the Guildgate I think is the pick because it'll make our deck a little bit more consistent, and we know we're playing this. So let's count our playables and actually just want to keep track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just put the strands. Cyber just 1, 2, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 twos. We might not even play the Urban Utopia or the Ocarina Assassin here. I mean, Ocarina Assassin can be a finisher too, but if it makes our deck that much more inconsistent. So that was 9. After that, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's plus 3, 17. Plus 2 is 19. Actually, let's make that 18. We're not going to play the 18, 19, 20, 21. So we have really 21 decent playables. I think I'm going to take the Guildgate here. I don't need this, I don't think, on the early end. This pack, nothing for us on the uncommon slots. The commons, I think it's just Dissident here for the 2-drop. And we'll take it maybe over the Sundew. Alternatively, we could go for the Locket and have another splash card here for our 3s. Or we could take the Guildgate and have really good fixing for our red cards. But I think I want the 2-drop here. I already have a lot of 2-drops though, so that's my concern. It would probably replace Grappling Sundew. My Crawl Harpooners have reach, so if necessary, I'll just use those. And it can get big late. I need early 1-drops though. I think the lack of Healer Hawks really killed me. That wall is just so, I don't know, bleh for me. I guess maybe I should have taken it because it could have convoked later on. But I only have 2 convoke cards right now. So I think I'm going to take the Dissident here. Perfect. Hasendon Marshal is not our card, but it's a decent Boros card. We've got the District Guard here. Basically replaces itself with another card, gets us whatever gate we need to fix, and that's just a really good card. Arboretum Elemental is decent, but we don't really need finishers. We have a decent amount of finishers, I think, between the Bounty, the Flight, the Response, and Resurgence. Small Woodshaper is another good 4-drop, but I'd rather have the District Guard here. Not much for us, so we'll take the Guildgate. Wow. Tamir is super good. Would have been super awesome. But that's not us. We'll take... Do we want the Erstwhile Trooper here? No. I think we just want the Dev Guardian, just in case. Rhizome Lurcher is a good 4-drop. But Swarm Companions is also good for a 3-drop solid. Rhizome Lurcher can just get so insane out of the black, and we can actually play it now. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to splash it for that though? Not sure. I think I'd rather have the Sworn Companions here, just double up there. Well, the Death Guardian is really not that playable. $22 playables. Makes our deck so much worse if we're not trading here. I think I'm going to take the Sworn Companions for that reason. Here's a Gerd. It's fine. Take the Partisan Bats, just in case we need to go heavy on flyers. Another Recluse is fine. And Maniacal Rage. Graveyard into the library. I'm not going to play the Rage. Maybe this card. Bigger Spore Worm, Wield. Okay, take that. So we're at 43 now. I don't think I'll need the bigger Spore Worm. Not going to play the Guildgate there. I'm not going to play the Mountain there. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I want to add another forest to make that 10 there. So then we have 2 cuts we need to make. Not sure if I'm a Gerd type deck, even though this card is really good though. Let's take out the Sundew right now, and the one Recluse. I think I want to do that because those are a lot more defensive creatures that I might not. I don't think I'll need as much. So I have. Okay, I think this is the deck right here. I'm gonna just get in there with Peacemakers and this guy, this fatty guy. Just eventually finish the game with Bounty and Response. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 creature cards plus 1 companions, 18 technically. I guess one of the questions, do I want Severed Strands here for the removal? Additional removal. And maybe. If I take out the Dissident, I can get in the Strands. Play Severed Strands, and then I can play Ocarina Assassin too. At that point, which is okay if I want to give up 1 Sworn Companions and give up a Dissident for that. Makes my deck a bit slower though. I think that's fine. I'm going to have enough token or guys to do that. Don't really have a way to pump up the Ocarina Assassin though. Except for Bounty of Might. Guess it's like, do I want that card over a Demotion? Not sure I want that card here without the Urban Utopia. And if I play Urban Utopia, I have to give up another one of my 2 drops, so I don't think so. I'll take the Ocarina Assassin out right now. Don't I want the Dissident over it? I have a good amount of 2 drops. I'm pretty happy about those guys, so I think I do want either like a 4 drop maybe here. And I think I'd rather have the Candlelight Vigil over the Latev Guardian at this moment. Just as my 4-drop slot, I'll put that onto like a pretty big Peacemaker or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think this is the deck.